All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Franklin Institute for our evening dinner and awards gala. Let's begin with the award that sets the tone for the evening by honoring leadership at the very highest level. Governor Shapiro has made aging a central focus of his agenda. The reality is, though, this is just a glimpse of the kind of impact that he has had on older adults all across his Commonwealth. In fact, just yesterday, the PA Department of Aging announced a new initiative to fund additional resources to assist Pennsylvania's 1.5 million unpaid caregivers. In just 2.5 years, his leadership has transformed what aging policy looks like, not just in words, but in action. From access to care and independence to dignity and economic relief, he's delivered real solutions for real people. I was born and raised here in Pennsylvania. I started and built Medical Guardian here to serve older adults, and I've had the privilege of working with so many in this room who shaped the future of this industry. It's incredibly meaningful to host a conference here in our home state for the first time. And it's equally meaningful that we get to shine a spotlight on a leader who represents everything this award is about. Josh leads with clarity and a fierce sense of purpose. And I can tell you firsthand that he's not driven by political points, he's driven by values. He does this work because it's the right thing to do, because it matters, and because the people in this Commonwealth deserve to be taken care of with the same compassion that they raised us with. And as someone who has spent the last 2 decades in this space, I can say with confidence, leadership like this is rare. And when you see it, and when you feel it in so many ways, you know it deserves to be recognized. With that said, it's my great honor to welcome to the stage our 2025 champion for aging, Governor Josh Shapiro. Oh, wow. Thank you. It's heavy.
Thank you all very much. It is really an honor to receive what I understand to be an historic award. This is the last Mama Award that is ever going to be given out. I understand we're going to have a new name at some point very soon here, so I will cherish this, and this will be an historic artifact that will go at the governor's residence on my shelf. So I want to say thank you for this award. And in all seriousness, I want to just take a moment and thank my dear friend, Geoff Gross. I have marveled at Geoff's success throughout his career. And I've marveled not just because he's built an extraordinary business, a successful business, a business that's given him so much opportunity for he and his amazing wife, Val, and their family, but he is doing work with real purpose, work that gives people freedom, work that gives people opportunity, work that focuses on one of our most vulnerable groups in our population, older Americans, older Pennsylvanians. For someone to achieve the kind of success he's achieved and to do so with great purpose is something I admire a great deal. And so to your president, who I understand can serve as long as he wants as president, and should, he's like a czar, I guess, I want to say thank you for being a great example for both entrepreneurs and for people of service and caring for others. We appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. I had some remarks to give, but the video kind of shared everything we've worked on. So let me just say a couple things about all of you. Earlier today, I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I delivered some remarks just a few blocks, really a couple miles from the Tree of Life Synagogue, the site of the deadliest act of anti-Semitism in the history of this country in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The reason I was back there today is because that community has dedicated itself to eradicating hate and building community, and they have a conference each year that focuses on that work of community healing and community building. I thought it was particularly important today to speak about the scourge of political violence that we're seeing across this country. What we saw in Utah just last week, and what my family and I experienced at the governor's residence when we were the site of an arson attack and attempted murder just a few months ago. I cite that because in communities all across America, while there are forces that are trying to divide us, trying to rip us apart, we're looking for what Mr. Rogers, a famous Pittsburgher, said, we're looking for helpers every day. And so in my work as governor, I'm out searching every day for people who help others, people who try and build community, not tear it down, people who try and repair the breach between the political parties, not create greater divides. People like Geoff and all of you who create more opportunity and freedom in the world. I think now more than ever, we have to look to individual leaders in our communities because sadly, too many politicians aren't meeting the moment. But I know leaders like you in your communities have an opportunity to not only talk to people with great wisdom, people who have led our nation in the past, people who have run businesses, people who have fought in wars and served overseas and done incredible work to help others. They've got great wisdom, and you are there to not only learn from them, but to give them power at this incredibly important moment in their lives, to allow them to age with dignity and respect. And so I want to urge you as you spend your time here in Philadelphia. By the way, spend a whole lot of money here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania before you leave. But when you go back to your communities, think about two things. Number one, how to help that greatest generation age with dignity, learn from them, take lessons from them that are going to help heal us right now. And number two, be community leaders who are going to help lift people up, not tear folks down as too many people want to do. It's one of the things I appreciate so much about Geoff. He's a builder. He's a creator. He's someone who's trying to do good in the world. And while he's doing good in the world, he's creating prosperity and opportunity for others. So I hope as you take your time here in Philadelphia to learn from one another, you go back to your communities and you build communities and you create trust and you create opportunity and you listen to the greatest generation and learn lessons from them that are going to help us as we go forward. So thank you for joining us here in the birthplace of democracy, in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful conference. I am grateful for this historic award, and I will take it with me with great pride, and I will always cherish this opportunity to be with all of you, and especially my good friend, Geoff Gross. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.